It's never going to be the right time. Ever. It's never going to be the right time.
Those of you that are new, you're like, why didn't you wait till you got in the car? Because you don't wait. That's the whole point of this video. You don't fucking wait. You want to know why people are where they want to be? Why women seem to just have the easier
life than you? It's because they don't wait. Typically, people find me. They're like, holy shit, she is like talking to me. Oh my God, let me book a call. Because the calls are really like a discovery session. We ask certain questions. It's almost like a life coaching strategy session. Like, we have so many people that come on the calls and they get inspired, they feel hopeful, they feel validated, they start thinking things that actually shift them just on the call. So the call, and it's free, like it's a free session. And then we have like in all bold letters on the calendar page that says, do not book a call if you think something's going to come up. Well, a lot of women, they get in my energy. This is almost a problem, but not a problem. So when you get into my energy, and if you don't understand energy, just, like when you get around certain people and you're just like, you feel motivated, you feel like you can do whatever, you get like, you feel better, you feel inspired. So you are vibing off their energy. That's what you're feeling. Then when they leave, it's like, right? Sometimes you can sustain that. Sometimes you can't. It's kind of like, you get a massage and you feel good and then you go back to normal life. It's like vacation and then you go back to normal life. Like, that's like when you get in my energy, you get elevated sometimes. Well, sometimes I trigger people, but they're usually not the person I can help right away. But for the most part, my soul people are like, holy shit, oh my God, where has she been all my life? This is it. This is it. So they book a call, they're all excited, and then boom, they cancel day of. And it's like, oh my God, something came up. Oh my God, my dog died. My mom's sick. Somebody's in the hospital. Something came up. Oh my God, I just can't do this right now. I'm like, all right. That is the energy that's causing you to be overweight, sick, shitty hormones, on edge all the time, frustrated, can't sleep, can't shit, confused, hate your body. Like, I could go on. No money, I could go on. It's the same energy that we can help you clear out. And I'm going to tell you, nothing happens in opportunistic times. It's never going to be the right time. Ever. It's never going to be the right time. Ever. When you work on yourself. Because there's something called, it's that other shoe syndrome. Like, the first time, okay, it's like, boom, I'm on a diet. And then, wouldn't you know, they bring in donuts at my office, and I just can't believe it. They brought in pizza the day I started my diet. That's the fucked up way of thinking. But it happened because you took action and decided, right? But the other part of you that truly believes you're not good enough and you're just destined to be a piece of shit and destined for things not to work out and destined to live in chaos, that's running the show. The small little child part of you that's still operating and addicted emotionally to these cycles is happening. And that's what hot moms, that's what we do. We clear out. I thought you were a diet and a workout coach. That's like giving crack to a crackhead. I could sell you another diet, a hormone thing all day, but what happens when your dog dies or family drama pops up? That's always going to happen. Your problems always have you in it. And until you're finally ready to say, you know what, fuck that, and you just decide that you're going to do the damn thing, and for the first time in your life, not abandon yourself and hold appointments that are for you, because the martyr says, see, I knew it. See, I had an appointment for me, and look what happened. I'm taking care of everybody else. Look, see, I just knew it. Work called in. See, I just knew it. My friend, are you ready to stop? Are you ready for that old story to stop? Are you ready for that story to end completely? Because if you are, I'm your bitch. But you have to see this. But sometimes it's like you can't see the fucking forest for the trees. Oh no, I just need to be in a perfect environment for my diet to work. Why? Because the second some shit goes down, because that will happen, you fall off. I'm not with that. You can go throw money at somebody else. They'll take your money all day long and tell you all this fucking shit of how their diet's different and they do this and SIBO testing and all that, but they don't handle the emotional, energetics, and the frequency. They don't understand that part of it. And until you get your head out of your ass and realize that you don't need a diet, you don't need hormone stuff, you don't need money coaching, you don't need business coaching. You need to address what's going on in here and inside of your aura and the energy in which you vibrate. That's it. End of story. When you change your energy and you learn how to heal your energy and how you think about things, but you got to be willing. You're like, I don't even see it. I don't understand what you're talking about. You have to be willing. You have to be so fucking sick and fed up with the same old shit. Making appointments for yourself and then boom, something happening. See? You just can't take care of yourself. Right. It's because your whole life you've been abandoning yourself. That was a safe go-to. But now you're older and you're like, I hate my body looks this way, my this is that, my life's yeah. It's only going to get worse. And I even ask certain women, I'm like, well, what happens if you just stay the same? Oh, I guess it just stays the same. Honey, no. Absolutely not. It's going to get way worse. It's going to get way worse. Just like when you make the decision to go inward and shift and change your energy and how you think about things and decide how life gets to go for you, then it gets better and it gets better. But it's always going to get worse if you choose not to do anything. Well, I just can't do that. Okay. Can you listen in your car? Can you listen while you do laundry instead of talking to your fucking sister-in-law? Talking to your mom? Talking to your mother-in-law? Talking to your fucking neighbors? Talking to the fucking women at the PTA meeting that don't have a goddamn thing to do, that are stay-at-home moms but their kids are in school? Makes no sense to me. What did she just say? Yeah, you heard me. Because if you had a schedule and a system, you could handle all the housework and delegate properly because you wouldn't feel like a slave. You wouldn't have all this obligation and responsibility and these bullshit stories haunting you every day. Because I work with stay-at-home moms. They've got their shit together. But they didn't when they started out. They didn't when they started out. That's another thing. Well, all the women you work with are this. Once again, are you willing to change your story and your narrative? Are you willing to see things differently and see a different side of the coin? Because that's where your freedom is and that's where it lies. So you don't wait for the perfect fucking time. Who does that? I get it. I remember thinking the same thing. That's why I created Elevate. There's no more excuses. It is $10. And if you do laundry, if you drive in the car, if you take shits, if you dry your hair, if you put on makeup, if you do the dishes, if you watch fucking Netflix, if you talk on the phone, you can do Elevate. It is $10 and you turn it on. That's it. That's all you do. You get in the energy and you get hopeful. There is hope inside of what I teach. There's inspiration. There's soul speak. There's energy in there. That's what you need. You need food. You need soul food. That's what you need. That's what's missing. You don't have anybody around you that's a representation of this. You're surrounded by other martyrs, other people that just let time and let life control how things get to go. They're victim of circumstance. That's who you're surrounded by. You need to be surrounded by people that they're not available for that shit. Well, what do you do when life gets thrown at you? Well, I show you and Elevate. I show you how I think, how I handle situations, how I handle, some shit. Like really, I go through some shit. And I show you what I do, all inside of Elevate. $10. Get that shit right now because you're here for a reason. You don't just find Casey's ship to not do anything. You don't just stumble upon Casey's ship and not do anything. Because if you do, oh man, you're just denying the inevitable. You're putting off the inevitable. So just do it now. Fucking A. For the first time in your life, just fucking take action. Stop like being a freeloader where you just get on every little live I do and get on all my free shit and wonder why your life isn't changing for the better, but you think your life's changing, but you're really just in denial because you really don't want to face the pain of, holy shit, there's some stuff I can work through. Do you know that's what's going to make you happy? Being challenged and learning different ways to get over it and reach your goals, that builds confidence, that builds character. Show your kids what's possible. All of you sitting there telling your kids this and that, and you can't even show up for yourself. There's a reason why, and I tell you why. And when you realize why, you're going to be flooded with self-acceptance and self-compassion, and you're going to start loving yourself because you're going to be like, holy shit, holy wow, I can't believe that's why I was doing that thing. You're going to have answers, and answers brings in clarity, and clarity elevates your confidence. And when you're confident, you're good. I love y'all. Said with love. You need this, and sometimes you need soft, compassionate, enlightened witness energy to get where you need to go. But some of y'all need to hear it like this. Sign up for Elevate. Talk to you soon.